Hey everybody, it's Space Coast. Sunrise down here at Cocoa Beach across from Patrick, Second Light Park. First fish was a catfish, but you can see the surface pretty flat today. There's a little bit of wave action, but there's probably plenty of fish. You can see it up close. There's a trough, so I'm going to fish in that up close trough. It's like 20 yards from shore. We'll see what happens. First shark of the day, about 10 minutes into it, is about a 24-inch, maybe 24-inch black tip. Definitely a black tip with all those markings on there. But a little black tip shark. I hit the big rod. He was nibbling on it. He got hung up on the hook, poor guy, but I'll get him off the hook and get him sent back. Just kind of put that little shark back. Remember, this guy's only about a 2-footer. It's a black tip though. But we'll just take him out to here to the surf, get him washed down a little bit and let him go on his way. See you later, buddy. Come back when you're bigger. Here at Cocoa Beach across from Patrick at Second Light Park. Second cast, second fish, a whiting. And you can see right over there in the horizon, the sun's coming up through the clouds. So it's about, I'd say it's about 6:45, 7 o'clock. So already on whiting, and we already caught a black tip shark. First cast with a rod to the south, caught a small black tip shark about 2 foot. So on fish and on sharks early. Just set up about 15 minutes. Take a look at this. It's a small whiting head that was on the top hook of that rig I just pulled that other whiting in. So something struck. I did see a pretty big strike on this rod, but it had probably this small whiting on it. It hooked itself up, and then probably a shark came along and bit it off. So there's probably a few sharks out there and a few whiting apparently. 3 catfish on at once. I had 4 rods out, 1 got picked clean, but first rod, catfish. Second rod, catfish. Third rod, a little bitty catfish. And then last rod down here, that's in the middle, they picked it clean before I could get them hooked up. But looking back this way, 3 rods, 3 catfish. I have caught whiting already too, but this happens to be a catfish run right now. So we'll see what happens. Just caught another whiting. Looks like the ratio is about 5 or 6 catfish and then a whiting. So if you look over there, you can see the turtle people going by, the ones that mark the nests after they've laid. We've had 2 or 3 of them laid where I'm fishing at last night. So, but catching whiting and catfish still, no pompano, and we got that 1 shark. So catching fish down here at south of Cocoa Beach, across from Patrick. Just doubled up on whiting down here at south of Cocoa Beach, across from Patrick. It's about 7:30. Still catching about 4 catfish for every whiting, but we are catching fish. That's a good thing. Getting a bite in the background. I don't know if you saw it on that second rod down. Doubled up at Cocoa Beach. It's first spot of the day. So far we've caught 1.5 dozen catfish, probably about 6 to 8 good whiting, and now we caught a spot out here. So we're catching quite a few species, and we did catch 1 black tip shark, but I'll keep this one for bait. These will be great for bait later on. Just showing you, I caught another keeper whiting here, and then down there on the second rod down, caught another catfish. So we're just consistently catching fish 1 or 2 at a time, sometimes doubled up on the same rod. Down here at south of Cocoa Beach, across from Patrick on the 28th of May. South of Cocoa Beach, across from Patrick, Second Light Beach Park. Got the big rods on the north and south ends again, and 4 smaller rods, fishing for whiting and pompano. Catfish mostly today, but caught some whiting today, caught some spots, caught a little shark, but not too bad. I mean, pretty good setup today. Good spread, lots of coverage, and lots of fish. Unfortunately, a lot of them have been catfish. And there it goes. Well, you can't really beat that. A day of fishing, calm water, lots of fish, and a launch from the Space Center. Not a bad day. To you from south of Cocoa Beach, across from Patrick on the 28th of May. It's about 10:30 now. I'm going ahead and going to call it quits. I've caught loads of fish, unfortunately. For every 2 catfish I caught a whiting, and then I caught a few spots. But we did catch a lot of catfish, quite a few whiting, I'd say at least a dozen keepers, and a few spots, and I caught 1 small black tip shark down here. So, you know, not a bad day for a 4-hour fishing trip. So if you want to catch some fish and have a little fun with your family, you might want to try south of Cocoa Beach across from Patrick at the Second Light Beach Park. Be safe, everybody. Tight lines.